It's week 8 of the 2026 season, and we'll see Brock Purdy. He's going to have to air it out plenty this week. It's the 49ers and the Chargers. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Northern California and Levi's Stadium in the South Bay in Santa Clara, California. Thanks for having us in, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Partner, this should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go a long way continuing to unravel who are the teams we're going to be talking about come the end of the regular season.
Here's Jake Moody to get this one kicked off, and off we go from Santa Clara. Reynolds now on the return. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick of the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
Well, I don't think that stat line last week had him up for any sort of awards. If I had to guess, he'd much rather have a modest game and a win as opposed to throwing for a bunch of touchdowns in a loss. Biggest thing that he did, Mike, took care of the ball. So as long as he continues to do that, they're going to have a chance to keep on winning.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. He's got his tight end, Mark Andrews. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a first down after a gain of 7. Shotgun now for Herbert. Oh, he did all he could to get away, but they're going to catch up to him. It is a big loss. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. He'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end, Andrews. To the air now on 1st and 10. In trouble, and down he goes. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. Play 10 of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. Off the play fake. He'll look to throw.
Great reaction by the defense. At first, Mike, it looked like there was enough room out there for the quarterback to pick this one up himself, but they were able to rally to the ball, and I think the officials are going to mark him just short.
And he's going to have the Chargers 1st down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1. Now it's Dobbins. And he's brought down after a gain of a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. Now this time they'll look to throw. And the Chargers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. They'll try to run this one in. And he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards. On 2nd and goal, they'll give him another shot. And he will dive into the end zone. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, Chargers. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. A terrific way to start this one. Not only a touchdown, but a nice long march down the field. Makes it a long walk back to the bench for the defense.
Mike, that's about as good as you can imagine starting a game offensively. To be able to sustain that many plays and be able to cap it off with a touchdown, that is a dream start for this offense.
After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. The return starts from the 5. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. Led out by the last pick of the draft in 2022. Iowa State's Brock Purdy at quarterback.
There's just certain guys, Mike, when they take the field and they step into the huddle, the other 10 players, they just take a little bit of a deeper breath. They're like, man, I'm glad this guy is on our side, and he's certainly one of them. He just brings an element of confidence to everybody else around him, not only in the huddle, but on the sideline, on the defense, the coaching staff. Everyone is better as a result of him being your quarterback.
Throwing on 2nd down is Purdy. Going left side down the field, and it's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, 49ers. Now Jake Moody for the extra point. He's got it. And the 49ers come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. Reynolds now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chargers offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. And he has been a big play guy all season. Currently ranked among the best in the NFL in terms of receiving touchdowns. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. Now they'll set up to throw. He'll air one out for Palmer. And this will be incomplete. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Back to throw. He's got his tight end. That's Andrews. 4 catches already in this opening quarter, off to a hot start as he picks up the 1st down. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Now he'll run it.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good game.
On the ground, here's Dobbins. He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. He'll try to run for it. Good decision to take off. He gets 15 yards and a 1st down. To the left side, catch made by McConkey. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. Here's a 2nd and 3 forthcoming. A carry here for Reynolds. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is 1st down. a run with Dobbins. He is met and dropped. A couple of yards behind the line of scrimmage, too. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll give it to Dobbins. And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down. Cooper going in motion. On third down, they'll throw. The pressure gets there, and he goes down. A sack that should be the final play of this first quarter. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. All even on the scoreboard. And we're back in the Bay Area after this. So now, fourth down, and Cameron Dicker is on for the Chargers. This one from 47 yards out. Dicker's kick is good. And the Chargers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
The Niners offense and their running back set to go once more. He's run well here in the first half of the season, as you see there. He's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. A run with the man from Louisville, Isaac Guerendo. And that's the way you want to run it on first down. A gain of 7. Here's second and 3 to go. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's a slant to Ayuk. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, you're going to make for a long day.
Brings up second and 11 at the 47-yard line.
They'll run once more with 4. And he'll get this ahead. Gain of about 4. And it leads to third down. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. He's got his man. Completes a Pearsall. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down. Here's first and 10. Purdy going to give this to Guerendo. And a good job following his blockers. A gain of 7. It'll be second down. They'll put Ayuk in motion. Purdy now on second down. That's into the hands of Pearsall on the right side. And the 49ers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points. Here's a run. That play may have taken a little bit too long to develop. It's no gain. He's back at the 4-yard line. Second and goal. They'll go with him again. That one only good for a gain of 1 to the 2 to set up third and goal. They need 2. Here's Purdy. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Touchdown, San Francisco. That is second touchdown of the game. Numbers 11, 12. on the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. Here's Reynolds. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Linebacker Fred Warner brings him down. 2nd and 7. Here's Dobbins. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. Here's 3rd and 7. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Here's a screen set up for Reynolds. And he's going to get there. He got the first down, not by a whole lot, but that'll keep this drive rolling. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard. Here's a 2nd and 9. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Here comes 3rd and 6. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. He's going to have the first down, so they convert on 3rd down with a pickup of 9.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch. Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
They'll stick with him again. And he'll be stopped at the line of scrimmage with a flag down. Let's check on the call. Shotgun snap as they'll throw it on 3rd down. He'll try and get there on the ground. They'll pick up 23 on that one. And the Chargers have the first down.
This defense is going to have to come up with some answers at halftime because they cannot allow this quarterback to just continue to have his way with them on the ground using his legs. And that's exactly what's happened so far here in the first half. And they're going to have to get that fixed and fixed it.
And that time, the pressure too much. He'll go down. Javon Hargrave, the big man, gets in there and takes him down.
This is the epitome of team defense. Not only are you able to rush the passer and put relentless pressure on him play after play, but the coverage on the back end is so tight. There's just nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball. You see him just continue to hold the ball, that extra second in the pocket, and with the way these guys are pass rushing, that's all the time they need. You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down. Now, following that sack, we have a player who was injured. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. So that brings up 4th down. The veteran Jake Bailey called on to punt. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll put Ayuk in motion. And this defense having nothing of that, they get him down behind the line.
I'm thinking, Mike, they might have had a little tendency on him or been tipped off pre-snap, because it seemed to me like that defense was just ready and waiting for the jet sweep. There wasn't a whole lot he could do. He takes the loss.
On second down, Purdy in trouble, and he's going to be taken down. So backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Purdy to throw. Screen pass to Ayuk, caught, and he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. And he's going to be knocked down before he can even think about returning that one. Whoa! Now, following the punt return, we have an injured player on the field. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Back to throw here to begin the drive. Looking to set up the screen there, but he decides not to force it, and it's incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least, it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That's caught left side by Cooper. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 11 on the play. And the Chargers' 1st down.
They'll look to throw again. That one complete to McConkey. Here's a 2nd and 6. Back to the air one more time. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. They'll look to throw yet again. That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be 2nd down. They'll look to throw. He's trying to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not. And be taken down there. Now a timeout, Chargers here. That's their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Now they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff can get a chance to look him over during the break. So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. And he will not get in from there. In fact, I think he was shoved backwards a little bit.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage. And that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
From back at the 2 now, here's second. A dive, and he's in! J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown, L.A. That's his 2nd touchdown so far here in the first half.
You know, we spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end in the fourth quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here going into halftime changes this entire game.
Point after now from Dicker. He knocks it through. And the Chargers move out to a 3-point edge, 17-14. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. So we hit halftime, and the visiting Chargers are on top as we send you cross-country to the Sunshine State. That's where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. All yours, Coach.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and Greg in a moment. But first, time for a look around the NFL to see what's going on here and what's already been an eventful afternoon of football. We'll get started out in Denver, and it's the Broncos who have the lead in the second quarter. Khalil Shakir, a touchdown reception. From there, we head down to the desert. Check on the Cardinals at home in Glendale. And you can see there, it's the visiting LA Rams who have the lead in that one. Deontay Hardy, a touchdown reception. Lastly, let's get you to MetLife Stadium. See what's happening with the Giants at home in East Rutherford. And that one, all tied. We were treated to a fine first half from running back J.K. Dobbins. He chipped in a couple of touchdown runs as he was running with determination right from the word go. This one's been as good as advertised. Just a field goal separating these two teams. This was a very level first half, and I'd expect to see more of the same after the break. Both these teams running through their final adjustments. It's time for the second half. And for the call, let's get it back out to Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Coach, thanks. This one's still anyone's game. We'll see who can come out with the hot hand in this second half. About to get started. 3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. He fields it at the 8. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they will finally get him down, but he gets all the way close to the 40-yard line. 49ers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Garendo. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup of 9.
When the offense broke the huddle in a line, Mike, I think everybody in the stadium knew this was going to be a run, but the offense is kind of saying, okay, line up, I dare you to try to stop us, and right now this defense has no answers.
Throwing on second down is Purdy. That's caught. It's the tight end, Brock Bowers. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
On first down, here's Garendo. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike, I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. Got a man left side. It's caught. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down. What more could you ask for on first down? Nice run of 8, setting up second and short. They'll run a toss play, and it's 4. And the Niners are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still first down.
Now it is first and goal. They'll give it to Garendo. And a short pickup there, down to the 12. Still a ways from the end zone. Now on second and goal. Throw, left side, complete to Pearsall. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes third and goal. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. And he'll take it on in. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, 49ers. Extra point up and good from Moody. And the 49ers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. So, following that touchdown, Moody is back out to kick it off. Isaiah Rodgers now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Chargers offense trotting back out for their first involvement of this second half. Trail by 4, touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Now it's Dobbins. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down. To the left side, catch made by McConkey.
We hear the term RPO so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's 2nd down.
Sometimes you run all those big bodies out there, you kind of tip your hand. I always love going big jumbo personnel for a play action. In this case, they keep the ball on the ground. The defense knew it was coming, and they suffer a loss.
He'll drop to throw. There's a short one caught by Andrews. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. They go 3 tight ends here on 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Inside the 10, it is caught. And he'll be taken down. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's 1st and goal. Back to throw. And he's in. Lad McConkey. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Dicker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chargers extend the advantage to a field goal. It's 24-21. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here's Brock Purdy and this 49ers offense heading back onto the field. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. Throwing on 1st down is Purdy. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play. Wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
A run with Garenda. He is met and dropped. Good defense. Loss of a couple on that play. 3rd down and 9. From the gun, it's Purdy. That's caught by Bowers. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down. They'll go with Purdy. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Texas.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense. Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. They get 24 on that one. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
In order for this play to be successful against man coverage, Mike, 2 things need to happen. 1, the quarterback has to anticipate the break. He has to get that ball out on time. And then the rest is the receiver creating the separation at the top. And when both are accomplished, you can see what the results are.
That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. Complete to Cooper. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And he's got another one. J.K. Dobbins. Touchdown Chargers. 3 touchdowns for him now in this one. And he's up to 10 on the year. And making a hat trick. That is his 3rd rushing touchdown of the game. A big reason his team is on top.
And so far, Mike, this run game has been the difference, and we're going to see in the 2nd half. Now, can they protect this lead? Because, Mike, that's where a run game has its most value. And so far, this guy's been incredible.
Dicker, good with the extra point. And the Chargers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The 49ers offense and their wide receiver getting ready to get back to work. And you see the numbers for him into this 3rd quarter. They just pop off the screen. He has been open and electric throughout. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. And a good job defensively to rally to the ball. They hold them to a short game. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. They'll run. Here's Garenda. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Out of the gun. It's Purdy. Quick throw out wide. It's caught.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's Purdy. And he might have waited just a bit too long there as he throws it incomplete. Looking to set up the screen, but the defense wouldn't give him the time. Here's a 3rd down and 4. Shotgun snap to Purdy. We'll get this complete to his tight end Bowers. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
And you think back to the first half, Mike, just how well he threw the ball, and you thought maybe this defense would come up with some answers in the second half to slow him down, but so far that has proven to not be the case.
Trying to find somewhere to move forward, but nothing going. Tackled for the loss of a yard. On 2nd down, Purdy. That's caught left side by Bowers. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front?
And he will score! Game on! Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, San Francisco. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. Reynolds now on the return. Now an opening past the 30. Good return, but he pays the price at the end. Picked up and thrown down. The Chargers offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And as we go through the highlights, no shortage of touchdowns today. 3 trips to the end zone in this one. The combination, the power, the speed, everything on display, and the defense has seen it all. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's a screen set up for Reynolds. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative, just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
2nd and 11. A hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete. Trying to set up that screen, but the rush got there too quickly. On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
This has been a masterful game plan defensively. I mean, not only have they found their mismatches and been able to exploit them, it's led to 7 sacks so far. I mean, even when the offense seems to make an adjustment, Mike, the defense just still seems to be one step ahead of them.
The Chargers get set to kick it away as they try to play the field position game here, protecting a 4th quarter lead. And that is good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down. The 49ers offense and their running back getting set for this next possession. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. They'll put Ayuk in motion. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
When you come across on a jet sweep, Mike, you're hoping once you get the ball, all you see is green grass and open space. Well, in this case, he had a lot of unhappy defenders waiting for him, and they're able to put him down behind the line.
They'll run here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Coming off that edge, Mike, you have to quickly determine, is this a pass or is it a run? And once he realized it was a run, he's able to shed his blocker, make the play, no gain.
They need one right now. 3rd and long. Out of the gun, here's Purdy. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, Mike. Living in these 3rd and long situations, must pass, is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
The 49ers out for the punt. They'll be forced to punt, trailing here in the 4th quarter. That'll be returnable from the 35. Oh, looks like he may have hit a seam for a moment, but he's taken down after a solid return. The Chargers offense ready for this next possession. They'll start with great field position right at midfield with a 1st down. A run with Dobbins. And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one. Now, following the run, one of the offensive linemen leading the way is a bit shaken up. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. They'll give it to Dobbins. He'll manage only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down. They'll look to throw. He's got the hook up there to Cooper. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Oh, in trouble. Down he goes.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Now they'll set up to throw. This defense pinning their ears back, coming to get him again. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback, and will come out to the 20-yard line. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. This one has been tight so far. A field goal separating the two sides as this drive kicks off with 1st and 10. A good spot here, 2nd and a yard.
At the 29-yard line.
Here's Purdy. Screen pass to Ayuk, caught. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down.
And the 49er, 1st down.
They'll run. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
Throwing from the gun is Purdy. That's Ayuk with it on the left side. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield.
And the 49er, 1st down.
Purdy on 1st down. That's to the right side and caught by Bowers. And he will go all the way. Brock Bowers. Touchdown, 49ers. His 2nd TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead. So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Reynolds now on the return. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. A throw, left side, caught by Andrews. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They'll keep it on the ground. And he tries to get back to the line of scrimmage, but will not happen here. I think he's going to lose a yard. Big play coming up. This is 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Amari Cooper was the man he was looking for. And that's going to lead to a 4th down. But he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The Niners offense about ready to take over once more. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. Here's 2nd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Purdy. Quick throw, taken in. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a 1st down. Terrific day throwing the ball, and the numbers now show it. Over 300 yards passing in this one. Here's 1st and 10. Purdy gonna give this to Garendo. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3. 2nd and 7.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
To throw, it's Purdy. That's a short one, caught by Bowers. And that's a first down. It will be a gain of 8. 2 minutes remain in the fourth quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Here comes Garenda. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. They'll go again with Garenda. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. The last 2 runs each lost a yard. Now they're looking at a 3rd and 12. This isn't going to work out much better either. Stop right at the line of scrimmage this time. No gain, tough sequence, and that brings up 4th down. This one has plenty of leg, and it is good. A big 3 points as they extend their 4th quarter lead. Moody comes back on the field after making the field goal. He's set to kick off. Reynolds now on the return. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a 1st down. Hooper with the grab. He's going to be taken down, but there's a late flag in the backfield that might give him 15 more yards. Here's 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. The faithful roaring here in Santa Clara. This is 3rd down. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll throw out of the gun. And that is incomplete. They had their chance and took it there. Look, they're trailing late. Got to let it fly. This will wind up a turnover on downs. The defense still with all 3 timeouts at their disposal as the quarterback's down to a knee. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.